Hello, my patrons. This is Mia Vibes. Today, I wanted to do a quick review on my new journal that I got a couple days ago. Oh, yesterday actually, because I got it in the mail yesterday. Um, but anyway, I have been using this journal a lot already, and I just wanted to update you guys about like what I think and how I'm doing and stuff. So let me just get into it, and then I'm gonna show you everything, and then at the end of the video I want to ask you guys something real quickly. So yeah, let's just take a look at the pages first. The very first pages are just blank because this is kind of like glued here, and also I usually don't write a lot of things on the very first pages in my journals, so I just left it blank here. Maybe I can make an index here, or I can do a vision board here, but they're gonna be just blank for now. And the very first spreads that I did was, it was just really simple. This little image, this actually card, was made by Meg Journers on Instagram. If you didn't know, she has a Patreon page also, and this was her April printable, so I just downloaded it and I just used it here because the image was just so cute. I think she did a really good job, so I just printed out on a like cardstock that's like kind of gray purple color. So I'm just gonna keep it here, and maybe I'll print out a couple more for my other journals because this image this is just so cute. But anyway, on the very first page I just journal about how I'm going to use this journal. So basically I just want to be more mindful with this journal, and I want this journal to help me with my productivity, positivity, and creativity also. So I just want to be able to use this journal like freely without having to worry about like making a mess, or making it not as pretty. And I want to be able to do a lot of experiments with this journal with different kinds of like art supplies and things like that. So that's what's going on. So that's basically what I wrote, so I can keep reminding myself about how I should be using this journal. This is an old photograph that I took back in Korea, and this was just I don't know what this yellow like thing was, but we were at a, like, how should I say, like a yacht parking lot, I guess. We went to I live in like a city that's really close to ocean. We have ocean everywhere in Korea. So we went somewhere and I took a picture of the water because there was just yellow smoke kind of thing in the water in it. I'm not sure what it is, but anyway, I journaled about whales because this is like, whales are my favorite animals, and I don't know why, because I saw water and it reminded me of ocean, so I decided to journal about whale on this page. And on this side I just wrote about the things that make me happy, or things that actually inspire me at the moment. So I just quickly wrote down because they are always great reminders whenever I need inspiration or any ideas for anything. And the next pages are kind of like a vintagey, I guess. These brown pieces, the brown page pieces, are just there because I made a mess. So I had to cover it up. And this is a vintage children's book, like a scrap. I just cut this image out and I used it in my journal. And on the left page I journaled about gratitude, just things that I'm thankful for at the moment. And on the right page I journaled about mindfulness. I watched a documentary about brain health a couple days ago, or last week, and I really like the idea of like keeping your brain healthy, and um like that can actually help you with a lot of things, like a productivity, creativity, your focus, like ability to concentrate and stuff like that. So I just journaled about it and I wrote a whole bunch of quotes so that I can, have that kind of mindset whenever I do something. So I just wrote a whole bunch here. And this page is very special to me because I didn't think that I was going to be making this kind of page, but I was looking at one of my favorite Instagram accounts. It's called The Love Parcel. She inspired me with my junk journal and happy mail journey a long time ago when I first found out about her. So I was just looking at her Instagram feed, and whenever I found something that I can draw or I can kind of, I don't know, copy to my journal page, I just did that. So I was just looking at the feed, and whenever I saw a cool image and if there's any like a feature in the image or in the photo that I liked, I tried to kind of, you know, like put it in my journal too. So for example, she had this kind of drawings and this kind of words, and because she does a lot of mailing, I just put some like a post office themed, I guess, washi tape, and she has this kind of drawing somewhere, so I used that. And yeah, the happy mail. So that's just what I did. And on this side, I covered the entire page with an old book page, and I did some journaling, and then I went back to put some gouache paint on top of it just to, experiment. And I didn't really try to create anything specific, but I just go, back and forth with between different colors, so that I can kind of give this kind of look and the texture, because I some parts of any of my gouache painting is very thick and it's very textured because of the way the paint dries. So I thought that it was just something interesting to do. And actually I was inspired to do this by the Love Parcel also. Here's my little fabric stickers that I released at my shop recently. But anyway, this was something I did this morning. So I put the paints here and there, and I drew a whole bunch of mountain images just because I don't know, I just wanted to do it. So I googled mountain doodles and I found a lot of images, and I just decided to kind of copy this. And on this side, I wrote a list of journaling ideas so that whenever I'm lost, I can always come back to it, and I can, try to, I don't know, do or try a couple of these prompts. And one of the things that I wanted to do with this journal is that whenever I wanted to draw something, I wanted to just do it instead of, oh, am I gonna be able to do it? Can I do it? Do I have the skill? Usually that's how I end up not drawing anything even though I want to. But as you can see, I've been just drawing a lot, because I think that that's gonna help me do my job better in the long term. So anyway, that's what I was doing. More mountain pictures, and I wrote some stuff, and I did more gouache paint, an experiment. And not my favorite, but I'm glad that I did it because I got to play with all these colors and different textures and stuff like that. So that was interesting. And this was just so this was the photo that I took back in Korea, just like the other one. And I just like this color, so I decided to put some gouache paints around the pages. And I used some ephemera like the fabric stickers and some vintage stamps as well. I even put a little glass bag in here, and I found a vintage stamps that's exactly like these colors. So I decided to keep it in there too. And yeah, so far so good. And I'm glad that I got this journal because this is just very interesting. And even though I mean because I've used this size and this style before, I feel kind of comfortable about doing anything in this journal. We're losing daylight, but I just wanna ask you guys or tell you guys something real quick. It looks like recently I've been having a lot of troubles with my YouTube videos. First of all, I don't have the exact like equipment or tools to do the video filming and editing. Sometimes it takes me days or weeks to figure out how I'm gonna do everything, because mainly I don't have enough storage space on my phone, so I have to struggle with that already. And recently I had some like disappointments with my audio, because long story short, I edited a video and put an audio and everything, and when I like reviewed it, like when I watched the video like with the music like 100 times on my phone, it was fine. But when I posted it on YouTube, I realized the music was so loud and people were getting really bothered about it. So that kind of issues, I'm gonna have to like try to study more, learn more, so that I can maximize what I have right now instead of having to buy everything. So with that being said, I was wondering if I just like make videos like this without much editing, but just sitting down and talking to you guys about what I'm doing or what's going on. So if I make videos like this in this style, if this is gonna be something you like to watch still. I'm just curious, because I feel like everything has to be like perfect when I put it on online, especially on my Patreon page, because you guys are definitely very important to me, and you guys support me a lot in creating this kind of art, like the journaling arts or the videos or the posts that I put out there online. So I was just wondering, so please feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know if this is gonna be okay. If you're okay, I can try to do these videos as much as I can, so that I can update you guys about every little thing that I do at home. I can even try to do something like this every day also. So let me know, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.